best thing to get started. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. So the tip-off, it's Miami. So here's Miami's starting group. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Dang in at the 3 spot. Stolen. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's a follow. Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Whiteside. New York on D. Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
Here's Anthony. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Anthony's got his second bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense because he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Outside a screen. Pass to Wade. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Shots good by Bosch.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Galloway kicks to Anthony. And there's the feed to Lopez. From 10 feet out. Rebound by the Heat. Passes it to Whiteside. The kick out to Dang. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper.
Great pass by Bosch there.
Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And of course, Chris Bosch has been such a prolific scorer and rebounder in his career. He's not quite in the 2010 category for his career. But boy, Greg, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, good athleticism, that big wingspan, and not an overly physical player, but very instinctive on the backboard. And when it comes to scoring, particularly from that mid-range area, he can do it all.
Here's Wade, following the score by New York. With some art, and he gets the bucket.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Galloway kicks to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. Lopez a screen. Galloway the pass to Carmelo. Lopez a screen. Clock at 4. Shot from 12. Anthony can't hit.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Wade kicks to Dragic. Bosch dishes to Dang. Lead left side. It's deflected and stolen by a follow. It's a tie game in New York. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. As we get back to the second quarter and looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And so it's New York with it. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Chris Bosh is out there with Winslow. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Stoudemire in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year, and as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
Now here's Williams. Grant with the ball. Dish now to Seraphin. Off target with the open look. Outside, Green. Stoudemire kicks to Chalmers. Stoudemire, the screen. Chalmers passes to Stoudemire.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on as the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage teams were being pulled.
O'Quinn dishes to Grant. He feeds it to Calderon. There's the screen. Down low. Here's O'Quinn. No good. Good work defensively by Stoudemire. For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were on, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And one thing about Mario Chalmers last season, he really had to play a different role. And it took him some time for him to get used to.
Yeah, anytime your team loses a superstar like LeBron James, other guys get asked to do a little bit more. Mario was asked to be more of an aggressive scorer, a role that isn't so easy to jump into after 6 years of being that 4th or 5th option in the offense.
For the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Bosh. Deng comes in for Winslow. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Green. And it's Dragic in for Mario Chalmers.
Get open, get open!
Knocks it loose. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Follow kicks to Galloway. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass.
Going back to Mario Chalmers last year, guys, I mean, having to take on more of a scoring role was tough for him. His field goal percentage dropped 50 points from the season before. His three-point percentage dropped even more. His assist numbers were down. Well, I bet part of that was the fact LeBron was no longer there.
Here's Dragic, and it's sent back by Lopez. To the inside, Anthony. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Stoudemire, right side. Shot on the way, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Get open. It's free.
Here's Galloway. Got it up. And it is good. The buzzer.
A big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Knicks lead by 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne, do you think the defense will be the focus for the second half?
Well, it is. You know, we got to get more stops, and when we get opportunities to get on transition, we got to look up and we got to get the ball up. I think right now we're getting rebounds and we're taking a break. We got to go, man. We got a very deep team. We got to use it. So second half, we're going to look to run a little more.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Jet Smith. We're going to break down for the Knicks. The first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. They started to take control of the game in the second quarter and pulled away nicely, heading into halftime up by 5. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
I love the way they took care of the basketball. They displayed good patience, strong decision-making, sharp passing, all of it. This is why coaches say, make the right play, not the spectacular play. Well, unless the spectacular play is the right play, that's fine. But don't give away possession. That's the moral of the story.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
They're giving up way too many good looks. You want to keep your opponent under 50% shooting? They have not done that. What's the solution? Maybe more ball pressure, more physicality down low. Whatever it is, Ernie, they need to figure it out.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
The Knicks leading by 5. The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't help them much.
Yeah, 17-24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. And it's Anthony. And there's a follow. And it's Galloway in at the point. That's Derek Fisher's 5 as we get going into the second half. Lopez with the bucket.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Lead with it. Now Anthony defending. Wade on the wing. Here's Whiteside.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Knicks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And the pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Galloway. New York moving it around. Feeds it to Carmelo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Anthony.
And how about for the Heat having the best road record of any team that didn't make the postseason in the East? But as you said, struggling on the road will sink a team battling for a playoff spot. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Boy, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. When coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here's a Flalo. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change. That's good. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. The Knicks shooting their first free throw this game.
It's hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career. And I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
Now here's Stoudemire. Bosh, the screen. Green in the post. He's guarded by Calderon. Wade drives in, and Anthony sends it back. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Grant the pass to Carmelo. Back to Grant. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. And the Knicks lead by 8. For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league and hasn't been underrated in that regard.
And so here is New York after the Heat pick up 2. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Grant against Chalmers. He dishes it to Bosch. With 1 on the clock, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Miami shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. New York ahead, up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Here's Chalmers. On the court for the Heat. They've got Winslow. Whiteside is out there with Dang. Then there's Dragic. And it's Chalmers in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whiteside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
And the Knicks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. And both free throws good from Whiteside. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Porzingis. Dishes it to Galloway. New York moving the ball around. Calderon kicks to Antec. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Anthony's been putting up the number. He has 11 points and a block. He's carrying them right now. He scored over half of their points.
It's a one-man show, guys.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Aaron O'Flowler. He's checked in for Jose Calderon. Heat also with a sub. Wade, he's checked in for Mario Chalmers.
We got this. We got this.
And he's good on the second.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Now the feed to Whiteside. Dragic kicks to Wade. Cuts off the pass. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting from New York, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony. The Heat making a switch here. Bosch is checked in. That one is no good. The Heat trail by 3. side, Dragic. And he uses the glass on the way.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
New York calls timeout. Has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Lopez kicks to Anthony. And it's good! And the Knicks lead by 3.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 3. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. In the fourth quarter. Wade dishes to Whiteside. 13 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They lead by 1. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 1. To the inside, Anthony. Nice D from Dang.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Dragic pitched away. The 10-footer. It's in!
No doubt about it. Wade has found the touch right now.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. No luck. Good work defensively by Whiteside. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. They kick out to Dragic. 29 seconds left in the fourth. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
Anthony against Dang. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he commits the intentional foul. One, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. You don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
Anthony, the pass to Galloway. And here's a follow for 3. No luck.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, you guys had a real battle on your hands in this one. Were you expecting such a tough game?
That's the NBA, man. We're not that dominant where we can just come and blow every team out. You got to respect these other teams. They're good. They come and they play very well versus us, and we got to find ways to win ball games. That's what it's all about right now.
A win is a win. Thank you, Dwayne. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of Hassan Whiteside. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.